Welcome back to Introduction to Microsoft Excel. Before we begin our new lesson, Microsoft Excel Professional Skills, let's take a few minutes to review what we learned in the previous lesson. First, we learned how to quickly navigate to a specific cell using the name box. Simply click the name box, type SM5, and press Enter to jump directly to that cell. In Microsoft Excel, let's use the Ctrl G keyboard shortcut to open the Go to Dialog Box. Just as we entered SM5 in the name box and pressed Enter to jump directly to that cell, you can type SM5 in the Go to Dialog Box and click OK, or press Enter, to move to the same location instantly. To return to the beginning of the worksheet, use the shortcut that takes you back to cell A1. It is used to quickly navigate to a specific location in a worksheet or workbook without scrolling. Adding, renaming, and deleting worksheets in Microsoft Excel. Now let's learn how to work with worksheets, also called sheet tabs. At the bottom left corner of the Excel window, you'll see tabs such as Student, Grades, and so on. Each tab represents a separate worksheet within your workbook. Adding a new worksheet. To add a new worksheet, simply click the plus symbol button located next to the existing sheet tabs. Excel will immediately create a new worksheet and give it a default name, such as Sheet 2 or Sheet 3, depending on how many worksheets already exist. You can add as many worksheets as you need to organize different types of information in the same workbook. Renaming a worksheet. The default names are useful at first, but it's a good idea to rename your worksheets so they describe their contents. There are two easy ways to rename a worksheet. Method 1. Double-click the Sheet tab, type the new name, and press Enter. Method 2. Right-click the Sheet tab, select Rename, type the new name, and press Enter. For example, you might rename a worksheet to Student, Grades, Budget, or Inventory. Using descriptive names makes your workbook much easier to navigate, especially when it contains many worksheets. Deleting a worksheet. If you no longer need a worksheet, you can delete it. Simply right-click the Sheet tab you want to remove and select Delete. If the worksheet contains data, Excel will display a confirmation message asking if you're sure you want to delete it. Click Delete to permanently remove the worksheet. Keep in mind that once a worksheet is deleted and the workbook is saved, it cannot be recovered unless you have a backup copy. Now take a moment to practice what you've learned. Pause the video and create a new worksheet, rename it to something meaningful, and then delete it when you're finished. The more you practice these simple tasks, the more comfortable you'll become working with Microsoft Excel. You can also add colors to worksheet tabs in Excel to help organize and identify your worksheets more easily. First, locate the tab. Look at the bottom of your Excel window where your sheet names are listed. Then right-click the tab name. Right-click directly on the tab you want to change. Select Tab Color. A menu will pop up. Hover your cursor over the Tab Color option. Pick a color. A color palette will appear to the side. Click the color you want to apply to that tab. Next, we explore the Enter, Heavy Checkmark, and Cancel, Crossmark buttons. The Enter button saves your changes, while the Cancel button discards what you just typed and restores the original value. You can also use the Enter key on your keyboard to accept changes or the Escape key to cancel them. We then introduce the Insert function, FX, button, which helps you find and insert Excel formulas without having to type them manually. Now it's your turn. Pause the video. Enter numbers in cells A1 and B1. Then, select cell C1, type an equal sign, equal symbol, or click the FX button, and try functions like SUM, max, and MIN to see the results. Finally, we covered the zoom slider, which lets you zoom in for a closer view or zoom out to see more of your worksheet. We also learned that clicking the zoom percentage, such as 100%, opens the zoom dialog box, where you can choose a preset zoom level or enter a custom percentage. Remember, the best way to become comfortable with Excel is to practice. By holding down the Control key on your keyboard and scrolling the mouse wheel, you can zoom in and zoom out of a worksheet in Excel. Click the different buttons, explore the interface, and don't worry about making mistakes. You won't break anything. Every click helps you become more confident with Microsoft Excel. Now that we've reviewed the previous lesson, let's continue with today's topic: Microsoft Excel Professional Skills. Customizing the status bar in Microsoft Excel. Now let's learn how to customize the status bar in Microsoft Excel. The status bar is located at the bottom of the Excel window. It provides useful information about your worksheet and the cells you have selected. For example, when you select a group of cells containing numbers, the status bar can automatically display the average, count, numerical count, minimum, maximum, and some of the selected values. If you want to change the information displayed on the status bar, simply right-click anywhere on the status bar. A menu will appear with a list of available options. To show an item, click it so a checkmark appears next to its name. To hide an item, click it again to remove the checkmark. For example, you can choose to display average, count, numerical count, minimum, maximum, sum, zoom slider, and zoom. As you enable or disable these options, the status bar updates immediately. There is no save button. Your changes are applied automatically. Take a few moments to explore the available options and customize the status bar to display the information you find most useful while working in Excel. For example, let's change the zoom level from 90% to 100%. If you'd like, pause the video and try it yourself. Change the zoom level to 200%. If that feels too large, try 150% or any other zoom percentage that makes the worksheet comfortable for you to read. Choose the zoom level that lets you see the worksheet values clearly and comfortably. In Microsoft Excel, the three Workbook View Mode icons are located on the bottom right status bar, directly next to the zoom slider. These three view modes is essential because it allows you to smoothly transition from efficient data entry to designing perfectly formatted, print-ready professional reports without wasting time or paper.
Excel offers three main workbook views. Normal is for editing, while page layout shows margins. Use Page Break Preview to adjust print boundaries. Now you can master your printing.
Let us know what you think of the course so far. Drop a comment down below and tell us. Did you learn something new today, or did you already know everything we've covered? Also, feel free to leave any suggestions for what you'd like to see in future videos. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button. Then, click the bell icon and turn on all notifications so you'll know whenever we publish new content. Don't forget to like this video and share it with others who want to learn Excel. Your support helps us create more free tutorials every week. If you'd like to support our work even further, you can buy us a coffee. Simply open your web browser, type buymeacoffee.com/IOFP Mayol in the address bar, and press enter. Once you're on the page, choose the coffee amount you'd like to treat us to, click the support button, and then select your preferred payment method. Thank you for your support. Every coffee helps us continue creating free educational content for everyone. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next lesson. Looking to get even more out of this course? The perfect companion is our book, Introduction to Microsoft Excel and Google Sheets. Designed for beginners, it provides step-by-step guidance, practical examples, and hands-on exercises to help you build confidence and master essential spreadsheet skills. Whether you're learning for work, school, or personal projects, this book is an excellent resource to reinforce what you learn in this course and continue your spreadsheet journey.
Feel overwhelmed by data? Let's get organized. Welcome to my complete spreadsheet masterclass. Subscribe for more tips and visit my website to learn more.